right, let me mute the man. Let me unmute Vince real quick. Let's not unmute Vince. He's like talking like I can hear him, so we're not gonna.
Don't unmute me.
Hi Vince. Hi guys. So man, that song is really badass, dude. Is that
pretty sick song, dude?
Did they just make music for that game? Like, is there like what? I don't even know what the fuck Sonic Mania is. Like, is that
It's
just
the new one that just came out.
Is it a remake of like all the other Sonics, or is it just like they made a new Sonic,
It's got
but they kept the old school graphics?
it's got like elements of like the old games and stuff. Like you go back to the levels, but they're like a little bit different.
Yeah,
like
okay.
stuff like that. Plus, there's new levels also. Like
Yeah.
that one. That's one of the new
It
ones.
looks really badass, and that song is fucking. That was really badass, man.
Yeah, it's a hot banger, dude. It's pretty good.
Wait,
You gonna add Will to this call or what, man? Go ahead, cue him in, dude.
is he? Is it Will at work, dude? I mean, he's right there, but.
I mean, he's clearly right there. So I mean, let's just add him to the call real quick.
Wait, how do you do that? Like, it just popped up, and I don't. All right, I'm gonna mess up all the.
Don't worry,
time,
I'll handle this, dude. I'll handle this mess that you've made.
Right. Anyway, yeah. But today there's not much to talk about. You know, there's probably gonna just talk about how the hell Marvel Infinite is coming out like literally in a couple of days. The shitstorm or the awesomeness of that game. Well, I don't know what's gonna happen when that game comes out. But we'll talk about that. We'll talk about some. Hello.
Hello. What just happened?
I mean, you added Will to the call.
Is he here?
I mean, I see his half his face picture. I mean, Will, are you here?
Hello. Can anybody hear me right now?
Will? Okay, he's gone. Oh, there you go.
Hold on. There he is.
Wait. Oh,
There he is.
What's up, Will?
you see me?
Yeah, we can hear you, man.
Right.
Wait.
This is happening right now.
Wait, are you able to do this, Will? Are you on break or are you just chillaxing, dude?
I'm at work.
This is fucking out of control.
Wait, hold on.
Why is this a thing?
Right. So Will's here.
My podcast. This is Ruben.
What's up, Ruben?
There he is.
My,
What up?
roommate. What up? This is Ruben. This is Ruben Real.
Oh, that's the guy. That's the real Ruben Real. Oh, that's cool, man.
Double R.
So, are you gonna be able to actually do this, or are we just gonna fuck around?
Probably not. I don't know. I just wanted to say hi.
All right. Okay. But so before you leave, Will, what is your thoughts about Marvel Infinite and what will it do for the community, San Diego scene, and just in general? Before you leave.
Yeah, before you leave.
I don't know. I mean, a lot of people are excited about it, but a lot of people are like, it looks like crap. It looks like garbage, mobile game, blah, blah, blah. So, I don't know. It'll probably do something for a little bit, but if it's going to be like actual, like shitty, like gameplay and whatever, then I don't think it'll do that well, I guess. Probably won't last. And,
You really think it won't last?
I don't know. Because, I mean, I don't know. It's hard to say.
Like, how can a scene that backstabbed, their games, have a new game come out, and, why would that game last when you guys, what will make them not pretty much treat how they treated, Marvel 3 and then Ultimate Marvel 3? Because, dude, Marvel was only out for, a year, and then they fucking... Just remember that fucking Viscant is the only Marvel vs. Capcom 3 champion in the world. And after that,
He's the vanilla champion.
And after that, they made another game, so fast. That's fucking insane. So do you think that this game will be so shitty or just so broken that after the first Evo, they'll work on another one? Well, because, they are going to make another one sometime down line. Some can't talk right now. Sometime down, in the future. But I mean, will they make it super fast right away, or will they? I don't know, man. That's crazy. Well, sorry.
Maybe. I don't know. It's hard to say because I always looked at the game as a joke. I didn't know people were actually into it. What's up, man?
There he goes, dude. We should do this every week, man.
Like ask Will a serious question while he's at work, and then
Yeah, dude.
all right,
We're
Vince.
selling lotto tickets and shit.
Okay, well, Vince. I know. Okay, so we'll get back to Will, obviously, unless not. But what do you think? I know it's a hard question to ask when the games haven't been out yet. But I mean, just from the players of Marvel, and then just the games past, and what do you think what's gonna happen when this game hits the streets in San Diego and just in general?
Despite like how bad it looks and all that stuff, it's probably going to be at least somewhat successful and somewhat competitive. But I mean, we won't know how good of a game it's going to be until probably around 6 months or so in. That's kind of like the benchmark for like most games, at least. So, despite how shitty it looks and like all the bad press and all the stuff that like I can't stand about it, it looks like it might have decent gameplay. So if anything's going to save that game, the gameplay is going to do it. So hopefully it's not just a piece of shit.
Yeah.
So.
I feel
We're gonna have to wait and see.
Yeah, I do feel like that. I mean, we can't talk shit too much about the game because it's not out yet. But I mean, just
we could talk shit about how lazy it looks and how bad it looks.
We can talk about that because I do believe when that game does come out, that people will come back to the scene.
They always do.
Hopefully, it lasts a long time, and it's not one of those.
It's Marvel, dude. Despite look how bad. Let's be real. Look how bad Marvel 3 was. Just in general, and look how many people still stuck with that and still stick with it to this day and defend it to the death.
I think the thing is that I don't think Marvel 3 was that bad of a game. I mean, it was broken as fuck. But when you think Marvel,
but that's a good thing, I think.
Yeah, but when you think Marvel, you think you think broken. You think of infinites. You think of one-hit kills. You think of all this broken tech. But you don't think that it will be patched out because all the Marvel 2 players back in the day, they dealt with it, and they dealt with a lot way worse shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? But
nothing in any of these current games is anywhere near as fucked up as having a guard break is. The guard break was like the craziest thing, and that's just because they didn't know how to program a regular jump to let you do more than one thing. So that's fucking crazy.
But that was the beauty of that game. But now you have the technology to.
Game would have never been able to do shit if it wasn't for that. Besides Air Hyper Viper Beam, if you didn't have the guard break, why would you pick him over anybody?
But now that but now that you have this technology to fucking patch these games through the internet and just all this crazy shit that you complain about something enough, it'll actually fucking it'll be gone. You know what I mean? It'll just fucking be gone. But then again, I forgot what the fuck I was talking about. But anyway, I don't know. Like Marvel 3. Oh, okay, Marvel 3 was a good game. I think I really do think it was a good game. It's just I think it just died really, really, really quick. I mean, I think the players just got really tired of it, really mad at the Capcom. They're probably tired of the same motherfuckers winning and all that shit. You know what I mean? But then it's crazy because you complain so much about it that another one comes out of nowhere. But then it just looks really fucking lazy, man. Like. Out of all it's Marvel. It's Marvel versus Capcom. You have these two big ass companies that have. You just have these two big ass companies, right? You have these two big ass companies that have fucking.
Thank you, J Smack, for being a person.
You just have these two big ass companies that they can do a lot, man. They can do a lot, right? They can do a lot. It's Marvel. It's fucking Marvel. Marvel has everything. They have. Besides the comics, they have Disney. They have fucking Star Wars, and they have Marvel. It's comics, Marvel comics, and then you have Capcom that has so much shit also, man. I mean, it's fucking Capcom. And then what really gets me mad about how lazy this fucking game looks is that back in the day when Marvel 2 came out on Dreamcast or any Capcom game back in the day, they had art books. They had like millions of fucking art books. Just all this developer shit, But you look at it now, they got jack shit. Well, I'm gonna fucking cross you out the goddamn stream, dude. But now,
keep moving there, dude.
But now, when you look at these games, it's like they have nothing. They're like, they don't. I will fucking.
To be fair, after a while, they did come out with a Marvel 3 art book, and it was pretty fucking sick.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
Because it had everything from Marvel 1, 2, and 3 in it. So that was pretty cool. But I want shit like that right now. I don't want like a bunch of dumbass gems and shit. I want something interesting like that I can show to people.
If I'm gonna pay $120 whatever fucking dollars for a special edition, I better get a goddamn art book.
Seriously, where's the art?
And then you look at all these the characters they have in the game. They're so fucking shitty. I am so disappointed. I mean, I'm just one guy, but I mean, where the fuck are all these characters that were in 2 that were so shitty that they could just put?
I just don't think it's acceptable to have 5 characters that have not been in a fighting game before in a new game. Like, I just don't think that's okay.
I don't think Marvel Infinite's okay at all. I think what the fuck I don't know. The characters just look really shitty. I understand that it's hard. It's a business. It's like it's politics, because you know what? They have to make money, right? They have to keep up with the Marvel, the rules, right? The rules. They have to keep what Marvel wants, what Capcom, like, you know how Capcom lost the license.
Yeah, it doesn't mean it has to be so lazy though. That's like one of the main problems.
It's true.
Like, there's some characters that look really good, like Jeddah, and there's some characters that look really, really bad.
Yeah.
Like, the inconsistency is like, that shit is like what gets me the most, I think.
No, I'm just trying to say, it's like fucking like, I know why Hawkeye looks like that. It's because, you know what?
Because Marvel said he has to look like that. Why can't Gamora have her coolest costume ever? That's because in Marvel now, that's what she looks like. So that's what we get.
But I just wish that they did some research. Maybe, man, remember when they used to do like fucking, like, wow, okay, thanks. All right, damn, thank you, Kadar, for the sub. And I'm sad that I don't have the Twitch alerts up for the fucking the sick things, but I really do appreciate it, man. I really do appreciate it. It helps out a lot. I'll thank you later. See you tomorrow. But I wish they just, like, this one time they listened to the fans, the real fans, not all this like money bullshit. Like, I can only hope that when you pick Hawkeye, you can get his Marvel Now costume, his old school costume, you know what I mean? Like, they gave you these options, and man, like, there's just so many characters in the Marvel universe, but you know how they picked them. They picked them because of the movies. I don't even know how they picked Capcom characters. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what was there, like a shitty dartboard of just like characters that were only in 3? You know what I mean? Like, dude, remember, like, they could have had so much potential. They could have brought Ruby Hart back. They could have brought, Sound, Amigo, all these Captain Commando, all these crazy characters.
Dude, how is Captain Commando not going to be in Marvel 3 and not going to be in this one too?
You can just, I mean, this topic of the character or the roster of this game can go on forever. And I think it's just a shitty, well, you just fucked up the camera, dude.
2 for 1 mega? 2 mega at once.
Well, all right, okay, there you go. Thank you. Leave it like that. But it's just, I don't know, like, I don't remember our, like, when we did the podcast when we said, oh, these are the characters that we want. I really think none of the characters that we said are in the roster. You know what I mean? Like, I don't remember what I fucking said. I think I said Sentinel was one of them, and like Jack Baker. You know what I mean? But like,
I wish, man.
Yeah, it's. Well, can you turn your camera the other way, or are we just gonna? Is this how it's gonna be?
I like this.
What?
Can you? Will, you're kind of fucking up the stream if you turn your camera the other way. God damn it. Anyway, but yeah, yeah. But Capcom could have done so many cooler characters, man.
Yeah, I feel like the roster is like a really, really big problem with this game, but I mean,
it's a really big problem. It's a super big problem.
I think just not having all the characters available right away is another really big part of it. Like, we gotta wait for Sigma, who's like arguably like one of the only interesting characters that's even in the game. Black Panther, like all those characters. If you believe the leak roster, like the Monster Hunter is supposed to be DLC. Like, all these like super interesting characters that would not have been the same characters we got in Marvel 3, they should just be available right away, and it would not be that big a deal, but they're not, and we gotta wait, so.
Okay, well, Will's gone. He just finished stream. Okay.
Damn, we lost Will.
Dude, Will, you're pissing me off, man, with this fucking picture. But no, like, it's sad. It's really sad, and this game comes out so soon, and there's so many, I mean, I can't talk shit because I'm gonna play it, and I want to have fun with it.
I sure can.
But I mean... But it's just, oh my God, Will. I swear. Is he gone? Okay. So, I don't know. They could have done so much more with the game, but with me, I mean, if it brings people out, like, to the house, to new people to the scene in general.
Yeah,
I mean,
how can we be that mad,
It's doing its job as a fighting game, but it's so sad that
I would just look at like the quality of the stuff they've released before now, and you look at this and like it just does not seem acceptable.
It's just gonna be sad when someone tells you, "Oh, Marvel Infinite's my first fighting game." I'm fuck, you know what I mean? Like, That's crazy.
Sorry.
I'm sorry that this
I'm glad that you're here. Believe me.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, anybody that comes in, I'm always glad to have them. But I mean, damn, dude.
Yeah, like they're gonna like oh, is this your like what's you play other games? No, Marvel Infinite's my first fighting game. I'm just like
it's like, well, okay.
Like a little part of me dies inside, but then a whole new part of me.
God bless you
opens
for
up.
coming out.
Yeah,
still.
exactly. And that means that man, I gotta buy new setups, dude. I know for sure I'll at least have one when the game comes out, but just that's it. You know, like I said, like I hope you guys bring setups and all that shit, but I can only provide one at the moment. But man, Marvel Infinite. That's gonna be a shit.
Game.
It's gonna be a shit storm. I mean, like,
man, it just remains to see how bad it is. Like, if all the DLC characters are actually on the disc and shit, like, it's gonna be so bad. But I mean, we're gonna have to wait to see what happens. So,
yeah,
there's so many things that could go wrong with this game that I hope it doesn't. I hope the gameplay is at least good enough that at least we can't talk shit about that.
Well,
it looks great.
I mean,
gameplay looks fine.
We already play so many shitty fighting games that like. I feel like we have a rite of passage to talk shit about fighting games because we play so like.
Oh yeah, of course.
Target. Yeah, thanks. Okay, Target. Good job, Jamal. I get the joke. You know, today I went to Target after work to buy like dog shampoo and shit, and then like in the corner of my eye, I see some guy creep up towards me, and this guy just touches the shit out of me, and I freak out, and then it was Jamal, and then I was like, Jamal, come on, man, you can't. I was
it's
scared.
always Jamal.
I just saw a giant black guy come out to me, and these guys he's wearing the Doflamingo shirt, but yeah. There he was there. He was there.
Dude, it's always Jamal. I hear stories like that from almost everybody at the house already, so hopefully one day I'll be a part of those.
And he doesn't even live in that area, man. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing here, man?
He was waiting for you, clearly.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway, yeah, Marvel Infinite is a game. And, you know, there will be setups at the house. There will be tournaments. And, I mean, if it gets the house packed again, and who knows, maybe LDL will open up again. You know what I mean? Like, fuck, grand opening, we never left, Marvel Infinite. But, yeah, fuck, it's soon. Coming soon, CUM. I mean,
you know, the one thing that it might be pretty fun to do commentary for that game in case the commentary ever does get started back up at TTF again. Yeah. I feel like that would be a pretty fun game to commentate.
I don't know, man. I know nothing about the game. The only thing I know is that Thanos, to me, is like my favorite character, and he only has 3 moves, while people like Dormammu and other characters have 1,000,000 moves. I don't know if it's just like well balanced, or if like, or I mean, not even balanced. Just I don't know what they did. I feel like if you're Thanos, because in Marvel,
you should have all the cool supers.
In Marvel, he sucked in Marvel too, but he still had a cool moveset. He had the bubbles, really cool and he had all that crazy shit. But in this game,
he had a super for each stone. That was pretty cool.
But
you know,
in this
like,
one,
can we do that again?
It seems like he always had a teleport, a Rekka, and like I don't know. He looks so bad, but I'm gonna use him. You know what I mean? Thanos only has like fucking 3. I don't know, man. And like it seems like I think in the end I think he's the ultimate last boss. You know what I mean? Like I already have my theory about how like they need him, and in the end he's gonna get all the stones, and blah. He's gonna be the last boss anyway. But yeah, that game comes out so soon. Like in the end of,
I mean, some places allegedly already have it.
But it's supposed to be the end of this month, correct?
19th. So in the middle of it.
19th is, let me double check for you guys. So the 19th is a Tuesday.
2 Tuesdays from now.
Yeah, 2 Tuesdays
and right
from
before
now.
SCR, if that means anything to you.
I'll tell you one thing. If that game does come out before, if that game comes out before like Friday 14th, or not Friday. Well, the 15th, the 15th of Friday. If that game somehow comes out Thursday, I'll drive up to LA and get a copy for the house for Friday. If it doesn't, I'll just wait.
Then go fuck yourselves.
Yeah, you can go fuck yourselves. But yeah, that game comes out, wow, on 2 Tuesdays, man. That's crazy. I only hope for the best of that game. I'm happy for it. That's all I gotta say. I'm happy. It's a new Marvel. I mean, but I just feel like a game where the players just turn its back so fast. Like, damn, that's crazy. And then a lot of people are like, "Why do you sound like you hate this game?" Like when people like message me or come up to me saying, "Why does it sound like you hate this game so much? Do you not like it?" Motherfucker, I've been playing that game since vanilla, man. Like, I enjoy the fucking game, dude. That's why I feel like I can talk shit about it, because I played it, you know what I mean? Like, I understand how shitty this game is and how fun it is at the same time. But, I mean, it's just... I'm just scared. I'm scared of the game. I'm really scared for the game. But hopefully it does good. But in the end, as long... Like we said, in the end, if it brings people out, then I'm happy.
Then it did its job, you know?
It did its job. Yeah, it did its job. But if you guys have any fucking things you want, if you want to talk about Marvel or anything, just let us know, man, and we'll try to answer those questions of death. You know what I mean? But yeah. Any last words for Marvel?
I hope that game doesn't suck, man.
Okay, so if you do try to pick it up, like what game or what game? The game syndicate. What 2 characters would you want to use?
Well, the only characters that kind of look interesting right now is Jeddah and I don't even know. So any Jeddah plus any character,
I feel like
any kind of Frank
I feel like
West
you would
team.
use like Frank West.
Yeah, Frank Wee is pretty.
Jeddah and Dormammu. I feel like those are 2 characters that you would use.
Yeah, it's like a classic.
Like Doctor
It's
Strange
a classic
wise, yeah. I'm still gonna go with Thanos and Spencer, but I don't know, man. That game is gonna be crazy, and I can't wait to beat people that think they're like the best. But
It only depends. Like for that one that resurrects your other person, like does Frank West come back as like good Frank West? Does he come back as shitty Frank West? Like, yeah, that's the question.
like, does he still have his stats? Like, if you resurrect Dormammu, does he still have his like power ups? You know what I mean?
does
Like,
he still have the power up? Does Frank come back as level 5 Frank? Does he come back as a piece of shit? Like, who knows?
But there will be a tournament for it. Okay, that was a really strong opening, especially with the Will. I think Will made it. So Marvel Infinite's out the way. I'm pretty sure we'll talk about it more. Man, let's talk about some of these like crazy. There are so many tournaments that happened this past week, man. There was like what 5 or how many did you say?
I think there was about 6 or something
6?
allegedly, if you count all the online ones.
There were fucking 6 tournaments worldwide everywhere. It was fucking nuts, man. I mean, there was what's it called? First Attack? Is it First Attack or Final Attack?
Yeah.
So First Attack in Puerto Rico. You had East Coast Throwdown in is it Philadelphia? They have that tournament, or it's Philadelphia, right?
Which one?
East Coast Throwdown.
ECT?
Yeah.
Probably wherever Li Joe's from, because he's the one
New
that's doing
Jersey.
it.
So I don't know. You had that. You had the Asia Online. You had the Tekken Master Cup. You had there's the Hong Kong tournament, right? Is that one happened?
That was one also.
There was what else happened? There
was 2 Tekken qualifiers.
Man, there are so many tournaments, so many good matches. It's just crazy. Like, which tournament do you go to when you're like these top players, man? Are you gonna be that guy that's, you know what, Sane is at this tournament, I'm gonna go to this tournament.
Hey man, all I'm gonna say is those guys all went to First Attack to try to win it, and top 3 was all people from that area. So
yeah,
get
Kaba, dude. The homie
that's like probably one of the most badass things I've ever heard of. You went there to try to take these easy points, and you got fucked up.
What about Kaba? Yeah, that's so badass, dude. That's the best, dude. When you
that's like the dream. That's what you hope to have.
When you have these fucking, that's some of those players' momentums. Oh, no one's gonna go to this fucking tournament, so let me pretend to have a good time on social media. But in reality, I'm taking all your points, motherfucker. And then you get bodied by like the DM crew or the is it DR, right? The DR crew. Because top 3 was fucking Mena, Ray, and Kaba, dude. Those 3 guys.
Yeah, that was the top 3.
You know what I mean? And then you had players, and then you just have to you have to like hold that, man. In your head, you're like, I could have fuck, man. Like, how did I lose to these motherfuckers? And then in the end, you're like, that's where that, man, I hate that mentality. Like, I'm only gonna go to this tournament because like I know I can win and get these points. Or the other, like the opposite, like the reverse one is like, I don't want to go to this tournament because these guys are here. Blah blah blah. It's so badass when like you go to like someone's home tournament. And then like the hometown heroes win. Oh, the Celtic throw. Wasn't Celtic something happened too in Ireland? Man, and then Daigo got blown up too at that tournament. Who won that one? Oh, it didn't Problem X one, right?
Yes. I think so.
Yeah, that's so cool. Seeing like the locals. I mean, it's always badass to see like an invader win, but like not like an underdog invader. You know what I mean? Like, for some reason, like Vince, you flew out for like a fucking tournament, and then like you're the underdog and you won it. I don't know, but did you, man? And then that first to was it a first to 7 or 10? The Nemo versus Punk.
I think it was. Fuck, I don't know. There was 2 of them. There was either 2 first to 7s or 2 first to 10s.
I'll tell you one thing though, man. Watching Nemo play makes me want to use Urian. That guy, every time I think I've seen everything with that character, he always
Yeah.
something. His conversions off of like he lost that tournament, but he fucking man, he stole the fucking show. And then he won
And then
the
he won next
he
level.
won
So
next level, man, and he did some cool ass shit on that thing too, man. Like just all
yeah.
the baits and just all the setup. It's just he makes that.
If only all the characters could do cool stuff like that, I feel like it would be a much better game. That's
yeah. You're right.
that character shows like the main problem with Street Fighter V is that not every character gets to have fun like that.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that is a serious issue that game is facing. Is like just stuff like that does not exist in that game outside of two characters, pretty much.
Yeah.
That character and Minot, which is not explored yet. So
I think she's gonna be a problem, man.
it's possible. I mean, her main weakness is she's in a game where you can get robbed by any character on the roster. So it depends on whether or not she has tools that will overcome that. So.
I just feel like this might. No, I mean, you're right. You're right about how it's not fair for Urien to have all these cool moves while other characters don't. I mean, it just.
Dude, compare Urien to Fang. It's like, why the fuck would you ever play Fang?
I feel
like he cannot do anything.
It's like when I think about it, I think of Birdie. I always think about my characters. All right, I think of Birdie. I love that character. He's so cool, and he does have a lot of tools that other characters don't. But then all these newer characters that come out, I'm like, wow, like this guy has a lot more tools than. I mean, just like you think of Birdie, you think of like Fang's a really big one. Even Bison, I know he's super good, but these characters like only survive off of like certain moves. Like let's say Bison, like dude, his crush counter moves are ridiculous. I think.
Yeah, they're good.
And then
they're pretty good.
And then his EX double reverse, I think that's a great move.
That's also pretty good.
It's really good, right? Those are two moves. But then you see all these characters that just have a million tools where like Bison only has 2 or 3, blah blah blah. It's crazy, like because you feel like in a game you kind of want to make everyone fair, but you still want to have the brokenness, and some characters have the shittiness. But you still want to give them tools that make them fun to play with and have that comeback potential. That's not the same comeback potential as like you say down medium punch into V trigger into something else, or something like that. Because when people ask like when like people are like yeah like how this is how you use Birdie or other characters, in my head I'm like yeah like ultimate Birdie, like what do you do as a Birdie player when someone asks me that? But in reality it's like dude, all I seriously do is just press roundhouse and hopefully I get a big hit. And then that's it. You know what I mean? Just bait out the roundhouses and shit. And then, but yeah, like it would be cool to have all these characters that have different tools, like Urien, or even like Laura or other. You know what I mean? Like, but then you don't. You just have these characters that have nothing. Fang, I think Fang is the coolest character in the game.
Yeah, he just is really, really terrible.
And he's just really terrible, and it sucks, man. I really do think he's the coolest character in the game. His mechanic is really badass. It's unique. His super is like ridiculous. He's a badass.
Yeah, he's a really cool mechanic. He's all these good things going for him, but he's just the biggest piece of shit ever.
His damage sucks. It sucks, dude. He's such a cool character. Just never forget that it took Bison 7 years to find a replacement for Sagat, and that's the guy right there. You could at least made him broken. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's really sad because that like it makes me because I wanted to use them when I first saw him, but then man, charge characters are not my friend, dude.
Charge characters are sick, but I mean he still sucks. So that's beside the point.
That's what we got, man. That is what we got. That sucks, dude. What else? What the fuck are we talking about? We're talking about the Nemo. But yeah, that happened. I think Momochi won that CPT Asia tournament. Poor Bago, man. Like that guy can't catch a break. But man, what else? Anything else that we're missing out we can talk about? They're just like, even though that game is shitty, it always pulls out a lot of cool moments, man. Like a lot of badass moments. Yeah.
I feel like if there was that many people playing Tekken or something else or Guilty Gear, you'd see all kinds of cool shit.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's just unfortunately not the case.
Wow, that's amazing. Like,
yeah.
Why? Like, what? Or I already said why. I think because Street Fighter V is just an easy game to pick up, man.
Of course, because any idiot can play that shit and think they're good.
It's just, it's just an easy game to pick up. And then like you try to learn another game, it's too hard. People can't.
Look at James Chen, dude. That guy, like, he cannot handle trying to play Tekken.
That guy's Twitter is so depressing, dude. That's depressing. You think like an old guy like that that's been through the era of all these crazy games, you think that he would chalk
A
it
guy
up?
that has made combo videos and invented FGC terms cannot handle the 7th Tekken.
He sucks, dude. That guy is garbage, man.
Well,
But
I mean, like, let's be real. Like, we're all playing with people that are really fucking good, like, every single week, dude. Like, we're playing with Lord Arnold and all those other jerk-offs that come over and play all the time, and none of us get that upset. Like, are you telling me that the online community is more difficult to deal with than that shit? Like,
yeah,
I don't know.
that's crazy. I don't know. But I don't know. That's like a mentality you don't want to have trying to learn a new game, though. Like, I always felt like you get a problem and you have to solve it. You know, there's no easy way out. You just figure out.
You have to fucking play. Like, you just have to do it.
You have to grind it out, man. You have to fucking grind it out, dude. Like, you just can't complain about something, and then hopefully, you know, the gods hear your complaint, and they're like, you know what, you're right. We should take that move away from so and so. No, you just deal with it, man. I've dealt with so much shit. You know, I dealt with, you know, Rufus not being able to do shit against the god, like the zoning game. You know what I mean? You just deal. You find ways.
You just deal with it.
You like how. You know, I sat there like, how the fuck does Rufus get in when Sagat has these fireballs, these car uppercuts? Like you can't walk in because you get put. Like, how do you get in? And I just figure out that, you know what, you have to make really good reads, and then you short dive kick your way in. Because when you dive kick, you gain more and more, and you can dive kick over fireballs, all that shit. But I mean, there's just other you just find these ways that you gotta work around to do better. I mean, that matchup was still hella in the other Sagat's favor, but you made it a little bit easier to deal with. I just didn't sit there and say, it's not fair, I can't do anything because I tried to jump and get uppercutted, blah blah. Stop crying, because that's the game.
Nah, nobody wants to hear that shit.
That's the game. I forgot when you play, like, I forgot what the mentality of it is, but it's like, I'm trying to make you do things that I want you to do. You know what I mean? I want you as a player. I want you to either jump in, or I want you to stay on the ground. You know what I mean? Because if you jump in, I'll anti-air you. If you stay on the ground, I got you in my place. I gotta do things to you that make you do the things that I want you to do. You know, it's just all that fucking, you know, all that crazy. Yeah, whatever. I sound like an idiot, but I mean, it's crazy. Legade says it way better than I do, but I mean, it's because I got smarter than me. But just complaining is not gonna help, man. And I feel like we do lose a lot of players. Look at all the players that were like all about Guilty Gear, and then they disappeared. All the players that are all about, you know, even all about fucking Street Fighter 5. I mean, in the beginning, we had 50-man, 40-man tournaments at LDL, at TTF, everywhere. And that shit turned into 10 people within a year. That's fucking mind-blowing, dude. Look at Injustice, man. That game is the sickest game in the world. Fucking Hellboy has been released in that game. That's so badass.
That's one of the coolest things that's happened in any recent fighting game is, like, they're putting Hellboy into a fucking fighting game, and it's in a game that I don't give any shits about, which kind of sucks.
I bought that. I went to LA. I bought the $100 one. I mean, I was gonna buy the game regardless because it's a fighting game, and I love Injustice Story Mode. But I bought the season pass. I have not downloaded one character from the season pass. Why? Because no, that game, there was not even a tournament at TTF for that game. It's not no one's fault. It's their fault that Tekken came out like fucking literally like right after that shit. Tekken murdered Injustice.
Yeah, the 7th Tekken came out.
And remember that there are people that only play Injustice in San Diego. And just because of Tekken 7, that game is deleted from TTF history. I'm not saying that if you bring a setup to the house, I'm gonna fucking kick you out. Yeah, you can, if you want to play Injustice 2 at the house, bring a setup, go for it. But I'm just saying that Tekken 7 murdered Injustice 2. No, people still play Rev 2. We still have that. We have the Dust Suit Kitchen. But just remember that that's crazy. That blows my mind, dude. That game is so badass too, man. That's like the last tournament too that they show at majors now, dude. Like, is Injustice. You know what I mean? But I mean, it just someone told me Injustice 2 is banned at TTF.
Yeah. It was Justin.
Injustice was a stillbirth. It was, dude. They pulled the trigger too late, I think. Why would you release that game during that time, man? Holy shit. But thank God for the people that play it and make that game look cool. I mean,
good for you guys.
But I mean, there's people that still hate it because Deadshot's a character and all this shit. But man, there's always gonna be a character like Deadshot in any fighting game. You know what I mean? Like, fucking grow a dick and deal with it. But yeah, man, Injustice 2 is crazy. That story mode is so badass too, man. So many cool characters. Wow. So many cool characters. Story mode was fucking... The menu screen to that game was 20 times better than Street Fighter V as a whole game. That game told you how long it had to get done downloading. It told you... that game's... Jesus Christ, man. And then you had games like Street Fighter V.
Dude, have you seen the Marvel Infinite menus? Jesus Christ, man. They look so bad.
I did not download that game. I did not download the demo. Yeah. I played it once at Comic-Con. I beat Deus Ex, and then I quit. That's all I'm gonna say. That game just leaves a gross taste in my mouth that I'm gonna play when it comes out.
Yeah, I feel like the Yada menus are better than the Marvel Infinite menu. That's like the fucked up part. That shit looks real bad.
I will draw a game. I'm gonna make my own fighting game in my head tomorrow at work, and I'm gonna draw. If I made a fighting game, this is what the menu is gonna look like. I guarantee you it'll look better than Street Fighter V. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. What's that game, Fight of Gods, that Will's been playing for 20 hours?
Yeah, I did the Jesus Infinite, dude. That shit's tight.
I bet that game's menu's looking bad. Is that game's menu look pretty cool?
I don't know. I only saw training mode, and then I did the Infinite and laughed and went to work. So that was my whole day today.
Today, the joke all day in the morning when we were playing PUBG with Crockett and was that Will was idle and he left the Fight of God that game on. So the whole time we're like, man, he's been playing that game really long today, man.
Yeah, he has. He's playing right now, dude. At work.
Oh man, have your student? Yeah, I'll have my kindergartners design. Okay, so I'm gonna have my kindergartners design characters for my fighting game, and then.
Yeah, this sounds like a badass idea.
And then we're gonna, it's gonna be sick, dude. And then I'm gonna have one of my badass friends that are really good at art say, draw these characters. You know, like those people that like. Those artists that like their kids draw pictures and they like draw just better versions of it.
Make a comic out of it.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. I'm like, you know what? Draw all these pictures. Ellis or Karen, anyone, just make these characters and we're gonna make a fighting game out of it, man. Jesus Christ, man. You think you would want have some respect for yourself, man? It's a fighting game that this product's coming out to millions of people, and then you release this
Yeah.
I feel like it's just Capcom, dude.
CVS2. It is. It's the same company that made Alpha 2, CVS2, all these great games. As much as I hate to say it, they made Third Strike. That's a pretty fucking good game too.
Dude, the music and the art of that game was fucking crazy.
Look at how hard they tried with that game. Look at how nice it is.
Look how hard they tried with that game, and look
at how lazy the past two games have been.
And look how
it's fucking
big,
crazy.
That fan base for that game still is. You know what I mean? It's
It's insane. If that game was not called Street Fighter V, nobody would fucking play it. That's all I have to say. I say that every fucking time. If this game was not called Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, would you fucking play it? When it looks like that, I wouldn't. I'm still not going to play it regardless, but I mean, I wouldn't for sure. There's no way.
That's the world we live in, dude. Where people are just amazed at characters from comics and other cool games. I mean, man... People are getting fucking blowing loads in their pants because they can put Zero and X on the same team.
Finally.
What? Yeah. What? I don't know how they play. Like what the fuck, man? I just feel bad for people that are so happy that their characters are in the game and they're just gonna suck, dude. This character is garbage. But it's Marvel. Someone you're gonna. No, I can't. Never mind. Because assists are not in the game. So I don't. Wow. The game is gonna be interesting.
I can't wait to see when the leaked copies start coming out, and then there's actual things that start coming up about the game, because then we'll get a better idea of what we're actually.
I sound like a little bitch right now, talking shit about. It's just an opinion. It's my 2 cents. I'm still gonna play it. I'm still gonna support it. It's a fighting game, but man, Tekken 7 was a perfect example of an awesome fighting game. Even Rev 2, just all of these fucking. Jesus Christ, man. It's the world we live in.
These games where you can clearly tell the love and care that went into making them, and it shows in everything that happens with it. Yeah. And then you get Street Fighter V, Yeah.
I can't think of anything else to talk about right now, because these topics right now just left a really bad taste in my mouth. And it's not just this Q-tip that I'm chewing on either, man. It's just... It's crazy. It's fucked up, man. But yeah, I think we're done with that, man. I can't think of anything else. Any other cool news that's happening? Too many shitty event hubs articles going around about shit I don't care about. I think we just talk about the event happening tomorrow and just other things. You know what? I feel like since we're on a Thursday and Wednesday Night Fights is the past day, I feel like if when people go to Wednesday Night Fights from San Diego, we should shout them out. Because I always do that on the Facebook pages, but I feel like, I really do. I didn't even watch the fucking Tekken tournament. All I know is that Korea dominated that tournament. They went to that tournament and Japan just got mutilated. But it was still a cool tournament. Badass matches. But it's just crazy. That's like what we're talking about where like, it's the opposite of the story where you don't invade your home turf. You just get bodied by the people that, it's in Japan, let's take all their money. You know what I mean? But no, it was still a cool tournament. And it was really well done. It was badass, dude. I love Japanese tournaments, man. They put a lot of care and heart into their tournaments.
Yep,
except for
sure
when
do.
they blacklist Yuna. But I mean, I'm just joking. That's just, yeah. But still, they put a lot of cool shit in their tournament.
I wish SBO would come back, dude.
I heard a rumor Chad is coming out tomorrow for Street Fighter. I also heard a rumor that he didn't make it to the Big Kahuna and he's just, I don't know. Yeah, maybe he wasn't there last Friday. He came out the other two. But anyway, yeah, so let's just talk. Oh, I'm sorry. Shout outs to all the people that went up to Wednesday Night Fights yesterday. I didn't check the Marvel bracket.
Why would you?
You know what? Just for shits and giggles, let's just see if anyone. I hope I just see True Killer in first place.
Dude, yeah, that would be the real dream.
That'd be the dream. So let's check.
Yeah, I wonder who Tree Killer is gonna play in that game.
There's no scroll.
Yeah, I know, man.
There's no scroll. There's no task, and I don't remember his other character. Was it Dormammu? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I guess Dormammu's in. So Marvel, 12 players for Marvel. Look at that.
Hey, it's something.
So no one from San Diego is in the tournament. Okay. Anyway. Swoo! Things I do for you guys, man. My fan is not on, and I'm suffering. But anyway, shout outs to all the players that went to Wednesday Night Fights. We had a really good Tekken 7 Yan Flip won. He took first. I think this is like his second
got second,
one.
right?
Richter got
yeah,
second.
I think. Yeah.
Yan Flip got first. I mean, he does come out to the house when like he can. I mean, God bless that guy. I mean, you know what my thing is that like I always like get sad when like these great players come out and there's not like a lot of people there to play. That's just me because I want like these players to like have people to play, but it's in the end it's what we got. But then he always comes out and he always plays games and like he's happy, man. Like he at least comes out and supports the scene that we have. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And he's
never the last round
he's never talking shit about anything. You know what I mean? He's just that guy's super. That guy is super nice. It's up to Rico apparently, but yeah, he took it. Richter got second. I mean, he's not from San Diego, but Richter is like one of the true heroes, you know.
Rick's the homie. Hey, he was at PHS, dude.
The homie Ian Pickle, he got third.
Yeah, man.
That's badass. He's from San Diego. That's badass. Pickle's good, man. That guy's so bad.
Really good.
Avery, he got fifth. Run a black, jog it brown. He got fifth, top 8. I know. To Avery though, he wants to win everything, so that's probably not a big achievement, which is understandable. Who else did we got in this bracket? We got Quinto. Damn, I think the last couple ones that Quinto went to, he got like 9, but he got the 17th on this one. But hey, you went out there, you did your thing. Ayo's Dex, another San Diego head. He went out there, And then, am I missing anyone in this bracket? Yeah, that's all the SD heads that won there. That's badass, dude. Good shit to all you guys for taking it home. And then in Street Fighter 5, I think a lot of players from San Diego went to Wednesday Night Fights, man. So good shit to all you guys too that went out there. But I know like a lot of these players that if they don't get like first, second, or third, like it hurts.
Yeah, it don't mean shit.
It don't mean shit. And then I like that mentality, and it doesn't mean shit. I mean, so fucking Richard got 4th. They didn't even put ITS in his name. It just says Pinoy.
Yep.
And he lost.
Hey, they put it on stream if that means anything.
He lost to people that he usually beats, but I mean, people adapt, dude. It's crazy shit, man.
Just look at the game,
Well, I mean, look at the game and look at the characters, the people that he lost to use. You know what I mean? He lost to Nick Nutella, and he lost to Stupendous. Those are 2 characters that just can come back hardcore, man. They have V triggers. that can fucking just ruin your day. And I can only hope that Nick Taylor used Necali and not fucking Ed, because that would be crazy if Richard lost to his Ed.
I don't think he used Ed. I think he used Necali, but I mean, I don't know.
And then and then Alexis and Sean tied for 9th. Like I said, it's always cool seeing Sean playing again. That's badass. Alexis, I know that hurts that guy not getting that top 8. SD Tempest. So Manny and Trashbo, aka Javi, they got 13th. That's cool.
Oh, Javi fucked up Bushin style too. That match was pretty cool.
That's badass. But it looks like he lost to Brent is cool and Click Manny's. But that's badass.
That makes me sad.
And then we got Quan Paul,
Bring it.
The homie Gamma. It's cool seeing Gamma playing so hard, like so much. It's so badass. What else do we got? I think who else was there? I don't know if this Mad King guy is the guy that was in
Hello?
God damn it, you're actually home. Alright.
There he is, dude.
Alright.
What's up, guys?
What's up, Will? I'm glad you're back home. We're actually shouting out all the San Diego players. And I'm glad you're here now. Cause now
I'm not.
Yeah. Nice. Alright.
But yeah. Let me cue you in, and then we can't go back in time and talk about what we just talked about, but what we're talking about now, I'll cue you in.
Yeah. We'll just keep going. What was planned? I got my notes here, so.
You really?
No.
Jackass.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, so
Wednesday night fights.
Yeah, we're talking about Wednesday night fights, and we're shouting out all the badass people that support it, go out.
Nick Danella.
You almost beat that guy, dude. And then Richard got fucked up. So.
Yeah. Richard sucks, dude.
Okay, so who else we got? I think Jed. Was Jed there? Because Jed's name is in this.
Jed got fucked up.
SC Alejandro, and I think that's all the people from SC, but that's a lot of
That's pretty fucking good.
And then we can't forget Toki. Toki got 2nd place at
He did, and that the grand final set was really good too.
Alright. So So shouts to all you guys that keep going to those tournaments, not in San Diego. Wednesday night fights, the Vanguards, hopefully SCR. Hopefully we'll see you about SCR. We'll probably have a podcast for SCR and after SCR. But before we get into, I guess, what goes on in San Diego and the finale, do you have anything you want to talk about, Will?
Yeah, bro. Floor is yours.
To add on, because you always you know what I mean. I like your input about a lot of things.
I don't.
Okay. What you guys talk about?
I don't like Vince's. We talked about
Marvel Infinite.
We talked about Marvel.
I didn't really have much to say about it.
I know. We talked about Marvel Infinite, all the crazy events that happen in Japan or just everywhere in the past week. We talked about. We just talked about. Yeah, that's about it. It's all the what? Talked about how shitty Street Fighter and all that crazy shit. The usual. The reminders to the people.
Okay.
But is there anything that you would like to add on?
PUBG? I don't know.
See you later, man.
Let's not open up that can of worms, dude.
I don't know. Wednesday night fights. Do you guys talk about NOBC at all? Because that was pretty lit.
We didn't.
We didn't. And
besides Nemo winning all that stuff, I'm sad that Yipes is not going to be in the East Coast anymore. That's kind of the only real thing to take away from that.
What happened?
He's moving to NorCal.
My God.
Eat Sports.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. NOBC was pretty sick last night. On top of the general cast of clowns, they had Nemo, John Takeuchi, all these other internationals that were still there from ECT. Oh, you guys talk about ECT?
Yeah, we covered a little bit of that.
Okay.
Because there was 6 tournaments this weekend, so we're trying to figure out what all of them were.
Yeah, so I think all those guys, they're heading up to Montreal for DreamHack.
Montreal. Is that why?
Yeah, that's the lore. So that was a sick tournament. Nemo did some retarded training mode combo that those combos that you're oh, that's never gonna happen,
But it fucking happened. Yeah, that shit happened.
It was pretty funny, but it was tight. On Punk on Grand Finals. Taiwan tourney? What happened to Taiwan? Alright, cool, Sean. I don't know. I've been on Twitter a lot, trying to get my following for I I watch Sean stream a lot, and I just
Yeah.
like troll around.
Yeah,
Like
that's just
Sean
pretty
has
cool,
like
dude.
Sean's
Sean's
like
stream's
Sean
pretty
has
sick.
he has a really big fan base, man.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but that stream is actually pretty sick.
yeah, and it's like it's
He just
funny
needs to fix
because
his mic.
Mike's
Yeah,
fine.
you just gotta talk into it. Like, don't
Yeah.
talk into the paper towel tube. Talk into the
yeah,
mic.
speak into the paper towel tube. Yeah. Yeah, my Twitter. Hold on. Yeah, but no, I don't know. I've been watching Sean stream a lot, and like I was talking. It was funny because I was talking shit about this one guy Sean was playing against. I'm not gonna say his name,
Was he in there, dude?
dude. I don't know. I think one of his friends was in there because this guy was like, because I was saying all this shit like, man, this guy's a retard. This guy's a blah blah blah, and this one guy he was like, well, you know, this is not that retarded, and I'm just like, no, blah blah blah. Like this guy's an idiot, and it's funny because I was telling this whole like backstory about it because like I was like friends with the guy. I don't know. Anyways, stuff happened, and then just randomly like the next day I was on Street Fighter playing Street Fighter 5 online, and I get an invite from the guy, and I'm like, oh,
Damn.
Yeah.
You get fucking scared of a guy or something,
dude, and I was like, oh shit. It was like I was so scared because I wasn't scared. I was just like,
what a bitch, dude.
I was just like
Like some high school shit. Dude.
I don't know. I was like paranoid. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I didn't accept it, but
You bitched out, dude.
yeah, I bitched out. But then later on that day or the next day, I ran into him just on online ranked, and I beat him. And I was like, hell yeah, dude, take that. There's
Take
your
that.
invite.
But
scrub.
did he know that it was? Oh, he did. He like, wait, who was the guy, dude?
I don't know. It was
What was his name?
some guy.
What was the CR?
SD Trash
what
Boat?
was his name, dude?
Javi probably knows who he is.
SD Trash Boat.
No. Let's just say Javi, that guy, and I, we share a common character.
Is it that
So-
Daily Tang guy, dude?
No. I don't. Wait, what's his name? What's his online name?
I don't know.
Real Will Ramos.
Okay.
DBK scenario.
Unprotected sex with
Unprotected sex.
the Phantom Mirror.
Okay, no. But anyways,
Who was it, man?
that all happened because of Sean's chat, and like, I don't know, he gets pretty good amount of views because
Yeah, it's crazy.
he's
Yeah,
a
'cause I retweeted
really
it,
niche
bro.
character, and there's like always those like Colleen fanboys, and they're all like asking him like, "Oh, what do you think of Colleen?" and like all these like technical questions. I always think it's, I don't know, it's kind of funny, but and Sean's like, "Oh, well, actually, I don't know," but yeah, everybody should check out Sean's stream if you're not whatever. It's at Dear Nadia, but
Yeah,
yeah, I don't know.
Link Sean's stream,
think-
dude.
Yeah, okay. Hold on.
What else? I like. You see, like you have so much. You bring so much life to this podcast.
But yeah, I don't know. It's like kind of cool because I want to stream more and like,
Yeah.
you know, just like hang out. I don't know. But it's like you gotta like I like watching big streamers and all that, but I also like just watching like
The home.
the
Like,
shitty people.
yeah,
you know,
exactly. Hell yeah.
because it's like, you know, those big guys, they were like no ones, you know, at one point, you know, and then I don't know. There's like a different level of, I guess, care or like, I don't know. People are like Sean's not playing to get views, you know. He's just playing because he likes to play the game, and he wants to show like other people that like to play the game as well, like what it's like to play this shitty character. So like,
Man,
I don't
plus
know.
the play is this tight.
I think.
so there it is.
I think it's also one of those things where I remember. I forgot what the fuck that kid's name was, but excuse me. But he used to watch me stream all the time, and then I always say like I was playing Hearthstone. Like, dude, there are so many better Hearthstone players than me that like you can watch. And he pretty much said that he likes supporting the smaller streams, and like they're also easier. The small streams are also easier to interact with the streamer and stuff. You know what I mean? Because there's only like 3-4 people in there, so of course you
Yep.
interact with your viewers and stuff. And then you know, hopefully when the dream happens, when you do get big, you know you're always gonna remember those guys that were there for you in the beginning. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, it's crazy. Like it's I always have more joy watching the small streams. That's why I really feel like it's just better to support. Like that's why I think the affiliate button is such a good thing, because it gets all those people like a goal to stream. But like you said, like I know some people, like with me, or not me, with some people, it's like, you know what, like they can care less. Like I just love streaming because, you know, it got, you know, this work fucking sucks, and it got like a lot of, it released a lot of stress, and it was a lot of fun because it's like I'm hanging out with you guys, you know, my real friends, but then you just get all these other people that actually start watching you, and then it gets crazy, and it's just fun, and it could turn into something crazy. It could turn into something beautiful. I did not care about getting an affiliate button. To me, it was like, you know what, I bet I can get that. That's why I was asking questions like, how do you get that? I got that shit like in one day, because I streamed fucking Tekken for like 80 hours, like for 2 days straight, for like 20 hours, and I had like
plus GTA, man.
Yeah, and I got that shit out of nowhere, man. And it blows my mind when, I'm not gonna say names, when there's other better Kuma players than me that only have like 3 viewers, and in my head I'm like, dude, this guy is a god. But then like you have people like me, like why are like these 12 people watching me for Kuma Tech when there's another guy that's like obviously better? But then again, it's because it's like, you know what, you're more like, you're funnier, you're easier to talk to, because the other guy doesn't say shit. He just sits. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy.
Has a shitty playlist.
It's
yeah.
I think it's just
the deciding factor.
Any jackass can stream, right? Anyone can play a video game online, or like, you know, anyone can stream, but it takes someone to, you know, to talk to people, to you know, just to communicate, to socialize, because there are people that have millions of viewers that the botting the tool that just sit there, and then they have thousands. Look at Shroud. What's that guy's name? The PUBG guy. The guy.
Oh, Toki, SD Toki.
Shroud.
Yeah, SD Toki.
SD Toki. Yeah, like that guy has that guy is super good.
Yes.
That's a perfect example of like, this guy's just a god at playing this game, and then he has viewers. He doesn't talk that much. He's fucking monotone, but you watch him because he's a fucking beast. And that guy has millions of views.
The funny thing about, if I may, the funny thing about Shroud's stream is like, he's not funny or like that personable, but like he plays with a lot of people that are. So yeah. I don't know. I like watching his stream because he's not only good, but like some of the people he plays with are like actually pretty funny. So it kind of like,
yeah, he'll play with like force
counterbalance, you know.
Yeah, it's a counterbalance. Yeah. But then and there's people that streams that are fucking cancer as fuck. I watch Force's stream every morning when he plays PUBG. That thing is fucking ridiculous, because he just gets stream sniped and everyone is just like, it's like it's crazy. It's fucking funny.
I didn't know that. Like, I watched his stream the other day. I was like, man, this is like ridiculous.
He fucking even said that, like, I remember one time, like this morning, he had like 20 people following him and not doing anything. They were just, you know what I mean? Like, and then one guy killed him, and then like, and he just straight up said like, damn, 20 people just left that game. So that means that there are just 20 people on that map standing still, waiting to get killed. You know what I mean? It's fucking crazy, dude. Like, it's mind blowing that. But then it's just good for him. You know what I mean? Like, good for him. That's just, people like different shit. Some people like watching, you know, some people like watching Morebear. Some people fucking hate watching Morebear. Some people like watching Raynad. Some people hate watching fucking Hater. You know what I mean? It's just, everyone's different. Everyone has different tastes. Everyone can tolerate other people. It's fucking... Twitch is an amazing thing. God bless Twitch. That's all I gotta say. God bless Twitch for all those funny moments. God bless Twitch for just all those shitty moments. God bless Twitch for making like the low lives like us getting an opportunity to make fun. You know what I mean? It's fucking crazy, man. It's a beautiful thing.
Sure, I'm sorry, Will. I Twitch, but like I get it. Dude.
Yeah,
some trash
I'm sorry,
is treasure.
Yeah, exactly. Some trash. One man's trash, another man's treasure. Thank you, Vince. I'm sorry, I'll cut you off, but go, please proceed. It is so hot without this fan on, dude. I have to wear a shirt too because of Twitch news us.
You just do what I do. I'm not wearing pants right now. Like,
yeah, me too.
It's just not on stream though. I'm definitely just not wearing pants.
Pee naked. Yeah, I don't know. SCR's coming up.
Oh,
definitely gonna go.
Are you going?
Time off for it.
Nice.
Yeah, I got time off for it.
I'm just trying to fill the room up so I don't have to pay.
Maybe I should actually try to talk shit and get the time off, but it looks bad at work right now. I'll try though. I'll try to at least get
It's so sad when you're working and you're just like the hardest worker there, and then like you bust your ass off for these fucking people, and then it's just because, you know, it's experience for my work too, and then you don't want to ask for that time off because you can't, but you know that you motherfucker, I deserve this fucking one day out of the whole 1 million. It's like the movie Unbreakable, where that guy, where Will Smith's character, where Bruce Willis's character has never called a sick day. Well, he can't get sick, but you know he's never called it like a sick day or anything. And then when that guy finds out, he's like, "Wow, man, like just take the day off." You know what I mean? Like, but we don't get that. We're not Bruce Willis in Unbreakable. We're just fucking these guys.
Yeah, we're not Will Smith in Unbreakable.
We're just these guys that work because we have to, but we're just doing our job, and we just can't get that one day off, even though we deserve it.
Nope,
I'm sorry.
Ever.
Go on, Will. Go on.
It should be pretty sick. It's not in the Eat Sports Arena anymore, so that's like
Thank God for that.
That's so cool. I'm super excited.
That's already the best part about it.
I'm super excited that it's at a convention center. It's gonna be. Hopefully, it's not shitty because it's gonna be such a big space. Hopefully, they have like an artist alleyway. Hopefully, they have fun shit to do. But I'm so glad it's not at Esports Arena because I mean you can do a lot. There's so much cooler shit around there too. I'm sorry. I'm really excited about SCR.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be tight. So I've been looking forward to that. My work schedule, like, it's never consistent, so it sucks because I look forward, like, for 2 weeks in a row. I was going to Wednesday Night Fights, doing all this crazy shit. I was like, hell yeah, this is like a regular thing. And then my new schedule comes out, and it's like completely different. And now I can't go to anything, so I don't know. It's frustrating, you know, playing Sub-Zero. So I don't know. So I won't be able to go to Wednesday Night Fights, I don't think, for a while. Who knows when.
At least you got a couple runs in, you know.
Yeah, and I was like really gaining some traction, some momentum. And I don't know, it felt good to go play there, but I don't know, it's gonna be a while. But I'm glad like there's been people that have been able to go out, you know, that like Javi and Jed and all those guys that haven't been going out lately, so that's cool. I don't know, that's about it, I guess. SCR, register. It's like $1 billion at the door, so just to spectate too. So if you don't pre-register, you're like...
Can you imagine if a tournament...
You're just a billionaire. Yep. I'm not even kidding. I think it's like 65 like at the door.
Go to Disneyland, dude. Fuck, man.
Yeah.
It's so fucking expensive. It's retarded. We're going anyways, though, so...
Yeah. Why are tournaments so fucking expensive, man?
Man, I don't know, dude.
I know it's at a convention center, but it's like...
Convention centers aren't cheap, man.
It's not.
I'm not even getting a fucking shirt anymore, dude. Like, what is the point,
It's not, but you feel like when you do a tournament, you're going to have to lose money, man. You have to lose money.
Yeah.
And I just feel... it's crazy, I know, but it's just like, just remember where you came from, Alex Valle, dude. I mean, come on, dude. Like, you used to be that kid that couldn't afford this shit, man. It's just cut us a little break, man. Like free spectator or like a $20. Anime said, oh, never mind. That was a $20. But the next one was like $10. You know what I mean? Part 2 was $10. It's just throw us something, man.
Give me something, dude.
Give me something to work with, man. I can only imagine if one day, you know what the goal is? To make money off of PHS. Am I ever gonna do it? Fuck no, I'm not gonna ever make PHS. I lose money throwing PHS, dude. But I love throwing it. It's fucking badass. But fucking, come on, man. Damn, $60 is not spec. Is this not? Come on. Like $40 a spectate, right? That's crazy. $60 to fucking.
Hey, Afro Legends is back.
Yeah, so, he was there yesterday. That's badass, dude.
That SC tournament was really cool.
Yeah,
that guy's badass.
So that's big news.
Yeah, big news. $60.
I don't know. That's pretty tight. I like.
It's cool, dude.
That is badass. He's one of my favorite.
It is really cool. I was like, dude, I was thinking, man, what happened to Afro Legends? Because, you know, Tanya and them, they do all the Wednesday night fights, like ST tournaments, like all this crazy shit, and you don't see that guy out there, but he came back and he's going to SCR, so that's tight. And he won that tournament yesterday, so that's badass. But yeah, I don't know. SCR is gonna be tight. It's gonna be like.
I'm excited.
A lot of shit going on.
Is ST a featured tournament there? It is, isn't it? Or did I make that shit up? It is, right?
According to Valet, like every tournament, I think is gonna be like, it's gonna get some like mainstream time, mainstream, big stage time.
Like Guilty Gear last time, stream time, or like for real stream
time. This is my favorite.
I have faith.
Afro Legends moment, by the way. There it is, dude. But yeah, I mean, yeah. That sucks though. Remember? Yeah, Guilty Gear. Yeah,
Oh man, dude, this match is sick, dude.
It's
Yeah.
just when he. Okay.
It's a fucking disaster, dude.
For who?
For you.
But see, you guys,
You'll see, dude.
I feel like I feel like we should all mob deep to SCR.
Of course. Why the fuck wouldn't we?
I feel like we need to mob deep to SCR. Dude.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's time, money, scheduling, just
Gayness.
gayness, just gapeness. Will, anything else? See, Will, you bring so much energy to our family.
Yeah,
can you
I'm
leave,
pumped
please?
up. I'm pumped up on.
Remember when you
G
said
Fuel.
that you wish 3E was never a
Hopped
thing?
up on G Fuel, dude.
Yeah.
You can be the
So you
Birdie
can
Trinity.
pick. So...
That
Me
was
too.
like-
I wish 3E wouldn't be a thing, so I had to team up with Vince, dude. You know? No, I'm joking.
Yeah, exactly. See, you should have. Man, I think of these. Like my thoughts. They materialize, and then I just type them on the Twitter, dude. Boom, follow me. But yeah, I was thinking about that all day. That one day. That would have been tight. Rest in peace. Well, yeah. Birdie. I was playing a lot of Birdie this week.
That shit was pretty funny too.
Lost
Sorry
a lot
the
of
stream didn't
points.
Work, but
Yeah,
it was
well,
badass.
I'm trying to get my stream to work so I can stream 5.
Remember when I did
But,
a Mad Dog Monday at your house, and like I got drunk and just fell asleep, and then I lost a bunch
Yeah.
of points? When you
I think we all fell asleep.
It was just all Will losing all your points. I won, but he didn't.
Yeah, that was a disaster.
But it was funny because the stream was loving it,
Let's
man. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, you need
Try
to
to
start
five,
streaming
dude.
again, Cody. It's been too long, man.
Yeah, so you don't PUBG, man.
No, you won't. I'm boycotting it until you start streaming again.
Well, okay, this is the last time I'll play PUBG then.
All right, see you on PUBG.
All right, Will. So
Tomorrow.
what else, Will? Man, I always have a good time, dude. There's nothing to talk about, right? We already talked about.
No, we already talked a bunch of shit about the stuff we needed to. Now we can actually, be happy.
All right.
Be happy for the Yada Rambat Part 2. Electric Boogaloo. Or maybe you should try to stream tomorrow, dude. Stream Street Fighter 4.
Maybe we'll see. There's a lot of things I should try. You know.
You should really try to. I mean, if we're only going to do it like once a month, we should at least try to stream Street Fighter 4.
Shit.
Hey, Street Fighter 4?
Yeah, tomorrow's.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can talk about
That's
that
tomorrow.
tomorrow. Tomorrow is. Where's the picture at?
Did you guys watch the Street Fighter 4 tournament yesterday at Wednesday Night Fight?
Unfortunately, yeah.
Oh, that
Top
was-
3 kind of sucked, but
Who
everything
won?
else was really
Yeah,
cool. You don't
Mark
want to
Don't say Christy.
yes, he did.
Okay, I won't say it. I won't say it, but you know what happened in your heart of hearts.
Did Richard win?
No,
Definitely
Mark
not.
Teddy won.
Yeah, Mark Taylor did win. Blockbuster John got What is this, dude?
Yeah, no, top 3 sucked, but the other shit was pretty funny.
Yeah, it
Which
was.
is
It was
sucked.
cool. I wish I would have been
Uh,
there to commentate it. I think that would have been really, really fun. But I also like staying at my house and eating Peterson's instead. So,
Yeah,
dude.
eating donuts that aren't molten hot.
dude, that shit was
Supposed to.
fucking crazy, dude. It was pea hot.
All right.
Yeah,
I think okay.
bringing back Street Fighter 4.
Unless Will
But-
wants to say anything. Are you anything, Will?
I don't know. Want to go to Civ events?
Yeah, it's 10 minutes to go, dude.
All right.
Cool.
We
Well,
can totally
anyway,
make it.
so I guess we'll finish off. I think okay. So tomorrow at TTF, what I'm trying to do is that every Friday is something special. Okay, so not the same old boring thing. So like I said, the first Friday of the month
Is the robot tournament part of it or what?
Is my mic all fucked up?
Yeah.
Shit,
No, you're good, dude.
I guess we have to end it then because I can't fix this right now. Is it better?
Yeah, I don't know. Ask Jed, dude.
God damn it.
Say something. Say Oklahoma.
Is this thing back on?
Yeah, can you not yell into it? What is this squeaking sound, dude? Is there a fucking rat trapped in there? What's going on right now?
No, it's the stand for the mic. Is it working now?
It sounds okay, but people's ears aren't okay.
Is it done?
Yeah, I think it's done. You just gotta speak into it like a human being now instead of a cyborg.
What the hell just happened?
Yeah, tomorrow at TTF, boot da bat da beat da boop.
All right. So you're just whispering.
Yeah, you can't use your whispering eye for this one.
Is this on? Is it
Yeah.
on? Okay. All right. So tomorrow, what are these pictures? God damn it! So tomorrow,
I know what you're talking about,
I
dude.
don't remember what the fuck we're talking about anymore, dude. It's so hot, man. God damn it. So every Monday, or god damn it, at LDL. No, every Friday at
Every
TTF.
Monday at LDL. Yeah, I will see you there, dude.
Every Friday at TTF. Like I said, every time we do like a. There are a lot of people in this room I don't like right now. There's only one guy in this room I don't like right now. I'm looking at it right now, dude. Anyway, so every Friday, I think the first Friday is the Tekken 7 Rambat, right? Or is it the Street Fighter 5 Rambat? Well, anyway,
Street Fighter 5 is the first one. The last one is
Tekken. Okay, so
before TTS.
the first Friday will always be, excuse me, is the Tekken is the Street Fighter 5 Rambat. The second Friday, which is coming up tomorrow, is the No Country for Old CRTs. Basically, this is the second one, and what I want it to be is it started off as an Ultra Street Fighter 4 tournament at the house, but what I want it to become is like all the old games. So pretty much Ultra, Third Strike, just any old game of Turbo, whoever wants tournaments for it. Maybe, you know what I mean? And then, but there'll still be Tekken 7 and Street Fighter 5 for those players. But in the end, I wanted those Fridays to become that. And that's, I thought it was a cool title for it. But yeah, so maybe Rico can bring like his super gun with his turbo and alpha on it, just like a bunch of, and we'll have like a Third Strike setup and a Street Fighter 4 setup, while we still have Tekken and all that shit coming out. So tomorrow, if you do have an Ultra setup you want to bring, it'll be much appreciated. But yeah, just the backyard will have Ultra setups and Third Strike setups, maybe a Marvel 2, even Marvel 3, considered to be old. But it's all those games, just the old fighter games, the classics. There will be tournaments though, like I said, for Street Fighter 5, Tekken 7, and all the other games that the other people only play. So yeah, so that's the thing. And then the other Friday, which is, I believe, I don't know which one SCR is coming up. Let me just open up my calendar. So next Friday,
April 20th.
which is the 15th, that's going to be a team tournament. So I don't know if I'm going to make it a 3v3 or you know what? I'm going to make it a 2v2 because I feel like 3v3 should only be for, we haven't had a 5v5 in a while either. That's all. We can all think about that later. But next Friday, the 15th, is going to be a 2v2 for both games, for Tekken 7 and Street Fighter 5. So yeah, the 15th, 2v2 team tournaments. So that's always like the third Friday. And then there are those months that only have 4 Fridays, some only have 5. But then the week after that, the 22nd, that's SCR week. So there will be no TTF. And then the 29th, which is the last Friday, is the Tekken 7 Rambat. So every Friday we'll have a theme, and all that shit. So yeah, hopefully you guys can make it out tomorrow. There'll be can't say there'll be casuals because usually all the setups are used, but I always have room for setups. Setups are always needed. People would usually bring their setups, but if you don't want to understand, if you do, I really do appreciate it. But like I said, all my setups will be used for the tournament. As soon as as soon as the cash flow comes in, buying more setups. Like I think next week or the week of the 20th. So Marvel Infinite is supposed to come out the 20th. The 22nd, the 19th. The 22nd, that Friday, I will have. Oh shit! I forgot Marvel's coming out tournaments wise. There's no. Okay, so that'll give us, because there's gonna be no TTF. But that week though, that SCR week, I will have another. I'm gonna be buying another PlayStation 4 for the house for Marvel. But yeah, so hopefully the whole a setup a month thing will be a dream. You know what I mean? But yeah, so that's about it going on. I mean, I think LDL, not LDL. Why do I keep saying it's like a joke? But then it becomes a real thing. Fanboy Gaming. I'm sorry, Fanboy Gaming is, I think, having an Injustice 2 tournament. We're talking about that. They do shit. I mean, they post once in a while about their events. I mean, so if some people, that's all they have is that Mission Valley tournament. But just remember that TTF is hella late start. We open doors at 8. Tournament doesn't usually start until 11. But we're there all day, all night, and and then this Friday, tomorrow, I guess there's some guy from Australia that plays Tekken, and that he's looking for games, and I think he's coming tomorrow. I need to make the event page. I probably am not, but I'm gonna give him the address anyway, or I'm gonna post it. But yeah, he's supposed to be coming in tomorrow, hopefully. And if he does, I think Lord Paul, my roommate, he's gonna buy like.
What's his name? Is it Rami? Oh.
Let me double check. Toxie.
Djibouti Dubs.
SoCal Tech. No, it's not Samuel Tech. Oh god. His name is Rami Jabu. Is that a real name?
Wait, really?
Reme.
Yeah.
Is that how you spell it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
Really?
He's in San Diego.
He's really good.
Yeah. Okay. Well, he's
Okay, he's really good in Australia. No, I met him.
okay,
Sorry.
yeah.
No.
He looks like your coworker, dude.
No, I met him when I went to Australia. He used to play at Shadowloo. He's cool.
No, yeah, I'm glad.
Sorry.
But yeah, apparently he's in town,
Yeah,
and he's in town until Wednesday. So Paul's shouting him out to the house. So I think Lord Paul's gonna buy some hot dogs and shit for the grill, just to welcome our friend from down under. You know what I mean? So I guess it's gonna be a barbecue. So if you guys want to bring in food and all that shit, you're more than welcome. But yeah, so some guy from Australia that's good in Tekken will be there. That's badass. And then like I said, or a late start, blah blah blah, all that shit. Am I missing on anything? I don't think I am. There's no TTF events going on. Big Kahuna.
Nothing recently.
I need to work on that because Street Fighter 5 is just so sad right now. Maybe a Tekken 7 Big Kahuna. Emperor Cup.
Maybe you can plan El Danger Room dose, dude.
I'm not gonna do that. Yeah. Well, when Infinite comes out.
Well, yeah. What the fuck else do you think we're gonna do?
El Danger Room dose. Big Kahuna. Maybe do Emperor Cup for both games. Maybe do a Big Kahuna for both games. PHS in July. The Unprotected Sets 2 that's never coming out. A 5v5 regional battle. There's so many shit that we can do, but I don't know if it's gonna happen. But is there anything else you guys want to add on before we go into our hot or not some callouts?
Nah, I think I'm good.
I'm hot.
5v5. I want the 5v5. Outside. Alright, so I pick on Will all the time. Vince, can you start us off with your call out and your hot or not, and even your Ebony Goddess of the week?
Wow, who do we call it this time, man? I feel like we spent so much time talking shit in the beginning that I don't know if I should.
Yeah. Listen to your heart.
I guess Marvel Infinite for being the laziest fucking game of this generation so far. And me for taking like 2 hours to set up Fightcade. I guess I'm kind of a bitch for that. I'll do a double one because that took me a long time. And it turns out that I got the shitty ROM and I'm an idiot. And then I went to the sketchy Argentina website and I got that shit real quick. So yeah, that's the thing that happened. And Ebony Goddess of the Week, we're going to put Alicia Fox in there because she's hot as fuck. And hot or not, whoever that super big Japanese girl that you linked earlier, whoever the fuck that is, she's the hot or not. I do not have the link on me right now, but
you guys real quick.
Neo Turf Masters fades? Damn, we can make it happen tomorrow. Yeah, there she is, dude. Just out of control. Alright, that's it, dude. Anyways, you have the floor.
Will?
Yeah.
Yeah, your turn.
My turn?
Yes, it's your turn.
I'm looking at the picture.
Alright, cool.
Oh! No, I'm looking at that, okay. I've seen that picture of the big girl. Nice.
Yeah, me too.
I have a okay. I should have done this last week, but I forgot. But it's a reverse bitch calling actually, and the reverse bitch calling of okay. This happened like 3 weeks ago, when I don't know if you guys knew, but Sean's car blew up.
Yeah,
Wednesday night fight.
Yeah,
I didn't even know laugh.
Yeah, it's funny because when Javi played Bushin style, Sal like mentioned it, because it's funny. Anyways, Sean's car blew up like 3 weeks ago on Wednesday night fights, and we couldn't get home. Or I don't know. All this shit happened, but like he ended up staying up there and like getting it fixed, and then like driving to work the next day.
Oh wow, what a hero!
And like he stayed with Arlith actually. Yeah, it was pretty tight. And then but it's funny because like the whole time we were like waiting, we were like supposed to go get food, and since this whole like debacle happened, we couldn't. And then like the homie Dinkadias, Brian, he was just like, all right, I'm just gonna go get you guys food, like blah blah blah, and like we all gave him money, but he like bought Sean's food for him because Sean's car blew up and he felt bad. And then so that was pretty cool. Like first of all, he got us food. And then he ended up driving Richard and I back to Sean's place where we parked. So the reverse bitch calling is the homie Dank. Really helped us out because I don't know how we would have
That shit would have been
gotten
pretty
back
bad. Yeah.
without him. So that was pretty tight, actually. So reverse bitch calling is Dank, aka Brian, our homie, and after all that, Sean ended up playing him yesterday, and like Sean beat him. So
Damn.
that's pretty funny. You beat him twice, actually. So
What a dick, dude. That's pretty
yeah.
fucked up. You could at least throw that one for the homie, dude. Fuck.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm still not
respect it.
convinced that like Dank didn't just throw it so Sean could win, but
You felt bad for him,
yeah.
dude?
Yeah, he felt
Yeah,
double
maybe.
bad. So yeah, that was tight. Yeah, that's it. I don't have a hot or not. Oh, okay. My hot or not. Do you guys know that girl?
Oh yeah, totally.
She works at Wednesday night, or she works at Esports Arena. She's like,
Is it the little awkward one with glasses?
Corey Bell's girlfriend?
no,
The black chick?
not
dude?
Chelsea.
Alex Valle?
No.
Oh.
She
Dr. Stance?
she's like kind of short. She does wear glasses, right?
I know what you're talking about.
She always wears like lipstick, and she
Yeah.
looks like really like
Makeup.
yeah, kind of wears a lot of makeup,
Yeah.
but it's like whatever.
I
I'm
know what you're
down.
talking about.
Yeah, I don't know, because I don't pay for my tournaments there, so I don't know who you're talking
Anita
about,
Sky?
but I'll take your word.
Is that her
Heavenly
name?
Skies? The wife?
No,
You're not talking about the Asian girl that runs Tekken stream, are you? But you're talking about the white girl, right?
she's looks Hispanic.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
She's
about.
definitely light skinned. Sean's like getting all these names. No. Fucking Kadir.
Midnight Ash, dude.
Sean's like Midnight Sky. That's like not even a
You mean Midnight Ash, dude? The number 1 and 2 of the top 10 anime betrayals?
Yeah, Sean, that's what according to Sean. No, it's not Midnight Ash. Even though she's super hot.
My girl at the house last TTF? Yeah, totally, dude.
Who was that?
Don't worry about it.
Justin was freaking out. Man, that was fun. That was a fun day.
There's a prostitute?
Yeah, all the toothpaste on the ground. Toothpaste in Justin's room.
What's happening?
Oh, everything, dude.
All right.
Oh,
Oh my
man.
god, everyone was just like, who the fuck is that? When I was tired, like, who am I talking to right now?
Dude, that shit was tight.
I can't breathe.
Oh man, lots going on right here. Gerald's playing PUBG now. Anyways, that
God
girl.
bless all you guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, okay. It's
That
so
girl's
hot.
hot.
in this room.
That girl's
I'm
hot.
gonna need a picture, dude. I'm gonna need some
Dude,
conclusive.
it's like, oh man, it was funny because I had to make an excuse to talk to her because, Toki and I I was asking him if he wanted to play PUBG upstairs,
Nice.
and so we go up there like after he played, and none of the keyboards have mouse or mice, and we're like, oh, is this like a troll? And then I guess you have to buy their day pass or like monthly pass to get a mouse. I don't know, some stupid shit.
To make
But
money,
Sounds
got it,
about
man.
right.
Yeah. But yeah, I had to make that excuse to just talk to that girl, and then
And then she knows
Here I
that you didn't
am.
have a stamp on your arm, so she made you pay a venue fee, dude.
I don't know. But yeah, that's as far as we've gotten so far. Keep you posted if anything develops.
All right, cool.
Yeah. See you at the next tournament.
Alright, man. So, okay, so, man, I don't... Bitch cons are, like... I always like finding bitch cons that are real-life events at work or in, like... You know, like we always talk about Marvel. The only reason I'm talking like this because I usually, when I rant on about something, it pops up in my head. But, what... Man, this week... What has happened this week? Did anyone, like, just piss me off today, or... Work's been pretty good. Life's been pretty good.
Yeah, maybe nothing then.
It's hard, man. I'm not gonna bitch call out my PC for not loading up maps, but yeah, I guess a reverse bitch calling maybe to all the like we're talking about streaming to just all the people streaming, like Lord Kenny streaming, just everyone.
Yeah, that shit was pretty sick too.
I like what like we always say. I have the go-tos. I have not seen Eris stream or like Insomniac, like all those guys that I pay for streaming is so long, dude. Because I'm always watching you guys stream, and I love it. It's so
Which is
fun.
cool.
It's always fun.
Dude, Lord Jed's Dark Souls run, man. He did it. He beat Ornstein and
wow,
Smog
right?
with the fucking
But
wheel, dude.
That's
crazy.
You know what the crazy thing about that is that if Jed promoted that, he would have got 1 million viewers watching that shit. Cause that game has such a big fan base that if like you tweeted to someone, if Eris tweeted that shit, or if some other Dark Souls, this motherfucker is playing Dark Souls. He's about to beat Ornstein and Smog with a steering wheel.
With a racing wheel.
You would have had 1 million fucking viewers. You know what I mean? But I mean, just Jed, Kenny. I'm watching Kenny stream. That motherfucker doesn't have a mic, dude, and I'm enjoying that shit. Just watch.
That's a cool game.
It's because it's like I already hang out with you assholes on Friday, and I love hanging out with you guys. You know what I mean? So when you guys are streaming, it's always like, man, I get to hang out more with these guys. Like, it's a beautiful thing, and I just hope you guys keep doing it. Just keep doing, even though you got no viewers or whatever. Just keep doing it, cause
I'll try to be there.
It's fucking fun, dude. Like when I stream, dude, I would never thought I would have viewers. You know what I mean? Like besides my friends, you know what I mean? There's people. It's crazy. It's a beautiful. I always talk about it's a beautiful thing. So I guess you know what? Fuck all those people that get. Okay, here we go. So, BitchCon are the people that get sub buttons the easy way. They suck dick, or they're just they suck dick. Those guys suck, dude.
Where's this going, man?
It just those people, the people that get sub buttons the easy way and don't use it. I mean, there are opportunities, and
dude,
you know what I mean.
Can you believe that Min Mashers, the guy from like Next Level and shit, he like can't get a sub button? Like he's been like putting in for that shit for months, and they like won't give it to him, dude.
Why?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying, dude.
There are people.
That guy does Too Old Too Furious like every time. He's always testing shit. He helps people out.
There are people that deserve that shit because they do so much for the community. They're fun to watch. They have the viewers. Why? But then there's
what is the holdup?
But then there's these guys that just know people. There's these girls that just have titties, and it's just like I mean, come on, man. Let's not beat a dead horse. But San Diego FGC had a fucking Twitch button, a real partnership button. But what happened to that? And that whole fiasco when fucking Lord Tang left. I mean, like. And then you had to leave, and I feel like if it was the old salt mines, that button could have done so much badass things.
I know.
But then
just think about all the cool shit that happened, man.
That whole debacle of like LDL getting involved and just that Twitch channel does not exist anymore. It only it only exists through hosting people. And do you think that channel got like fucking 100 viewers on daily? Now no. You know for damn sure that someone hooked him up with that button, and that button could have done so much. Just, you know what I mean? So that's just don't be like that, man. Man, I'm being a dead horse, man. Being a dead horse, and but yeah, just be, but just remember, Twitch is such a beautiful thing. It's crazy, like it does so much. I don't know, it's crazy. It's so cool. It's so bad. It kills so many hours and wastes so many. All those times that I had gout, like that really bad gout, and I couldn't move out of my bed. There are all those like I thank all you guys that streamed. I thank all the streamers that I watched because they got me through some tough times, man. And when someone what am I saying? Excuse me. That's why I've been subbed to Eris for like 3 years because that guy, besides like knowing that guy like as a real friend of mine and like. All that shit, it's like that guy has gotten me through some fucking tough times watching that stream, dude. And the same with all the other people I fucking I feel like I always have to stream to like one like Hearthstone player I really like one person that I you know what I mean. It's just I always feel like I have to be different categories, but I'm only streaming to 3 people. I'm only subbed to 3 people. I'm only subbed to Eris and Samatech and Giuna because those guys hella get me through some tough times.
Yeah, they deserve it for sure.
And once a month I sub to a homie. So it was like Toki, then it was like Sean, and hopefully when you guys one day get that bun, I'll be more than happy to sub to you guys, dude.
It's a half sub, whatever month. So
yeah,
I'm probably gonna sub to more people.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing, and I'm you know, like the salty version of me is like I wish I can do that. Fuck those guys, but in the end, it's like damn, good for you guys, man. Good for you guys for Like dude. That's your dream, dude. Like you literally don't have to do shit, and I don't know. It's fucking badass. Twitch is so badass, dude. I'm not gonna go to TwitchCon though. That's too expensive. But anyway, I only sub
it's just a circle jerk, dude.
Yeah.
For what?
Yeah. But yeah, and then my hot or not is man. I don't know what it is, man. My hot or not is T-Chong, dude. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
T-Chong.
Is she back?
She's been back. She was in San Diego. I didn't know, but I'm just gonna do that. This wedding picture.
Is she still married to
Unblockable Laser? I don't know. I'm not gonna.
To Vincent? Yeah.
This picture is just. This is how you dress for a wedding, right? It's like you are breaking hearts right now, girl. But anyway, that's it. I'm not gonna stream today because I'm playing PUBG. Vince is boycotting it. But
who's this?
We'll figure it out, man. Did I just totally not stream anything? Okay. But yeah, thank you all. Thank you so much. Thank you most definitely to Vince and Will for being here. Thank you, Will, for fucking streaming from work, which was badass. Then coming home and streaming right away. Thanks for Vince. Actually, thanks Janet for buying food so Vince couldn't get Korean barbecue so we can do the podcast.
Yeah, it kind of saved us all, right?
Because I was kind of bummed out that we couldn't do the podcast.
Yeah, is there food downstairs?
Yeah, there's ribs.
But thanks.
You can't have any,
thank
but
you,
I mean, there's ribs.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah.
Thank you. Thanks for streaming. Thank you, guy. Thank you for all the follows. Thank you for all the subs.
Random guy in chat. You can
Kadar.
watch a Ultra Street Fighter 4 stream tomorrow, man.
What I want to say, I don't have my cool alerts of me doing the tiki torch dance and all that crazy shit. But thank you for all the follows. Thank you for all the subs. Thank you for all the love. It's all, like I said, it's all you guys, man. It's always all you guys. It is so fucking hot right now. So I'm gonna end the stream so I can turn the fan on. But you guys are the reason why I keep doing it. Will and Vince, you're the reason why I keep doing this. And I hope this shit lasts forever. As long as there's fighting games, as long as I'm breathing. If fucking I lose TTF, I'm still gonna find a way to do this shit, man. As long as there's
see you here, dude.
This is a passion, and I can go on and on about it. I don't give a fuck. I'll sacrifice so much, and I'll sacrifice more for you guys and for this fucking scene. But that said, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I need to figure out a streaming situation, but I am playing PUBG, so you guys can fuck yourself. But yeah, thanks Vince. Thank you all, man. You guys are all beautiful, and go fuck yourselves. Peace out. Mahalo. So I'm ending this, and I'm doing this. I'm muting myself.